It's 6:30.
Okay. All right, let's see, do we need to add any other executives for this evening? I don't have anything.
How many are there already?
Anyone else? And we do need to amend the agenda to add, was that salt quote?
Salt quotes and ZBA vacancy.
Motion to accept agenda as amended.
Second it.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All right, anything of the board minutes of the 15th? We had our select board and liquor board, water and sewer, and then the executive session select board minutes of October 29th.
All look good to me.
Good to me.
Yep.
We're good.
Okay. And then Ann, just to move things along.
I'm only
because you-
saying 3 things.
How about just one? The next staff meeting is on the 13th. What else did you find was super important? Because
Well, Dave asked me to let people know that I did follow up with PD on the second home break-in report that was at the
Okay.
last meeting.
Yep.
And then our boiler inspections were done at the municipal offices, firehouse, highway garage, and wastewater treatment plant. 2 of these need some work, and I've already gotten in hold of someone to come and do the repairs.
All right, cool.
So what was the follow-up on the break-in?
They, one of them had received a phone call. There was a case in the computer. They only received 1 phone call though, and they're wondering if it went to another extension instead and was ignored. But
Weeks.
That probably what did.
we, they did talk about it amongst themselves, and somebody had followed up with a homeowner at one point.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, that's some stuff where people probably should be able to get a hold of somebody. All right, any questions for Ann before we move on?
No.
All right, and then the rec director report, everybody can just kind of read at their leisure.
Yep.
Okay. Any select board member remarks? Any public comment?
Regarding?
Public comment is whatever,
Public comment, whatever you
any
want to
comment
talk
you may
about.
have.
It's not on the agenda. Mr. Biasuzi.
Say that again?
I was wondering about Mr. Biasuzi, who was supposed to be requested to be here tonight.
No, I saw that only by reading the minutes because I wasn't at the,
I did send him
Beginning of that
an
meeting.
email on Thursday, October 16th at 9:39 a.m. It says, Jeff, the select board would like you to attend the next meeting on November 5th at 6:30 p.m. in person to answer questions.
and you heard nothing back at all?
Nothing at all.
So, sorry, Greg.
Well, it just means you get rid of me sooner. Nothing wrong with that. Sorry.
You all set? I don't want to
Yeah.
interrupt you.
No, I'm all set, yep.
I don't think we can accept that.
No, I mean, it's not appropriate to have no response. I mean, if he couldn't make it, he should have at least let you know.
You have to write them up.
Write him
Yeah.
up. Yep, write him up. Enough's enough.
Next meeting, or
Yeah, you will be terminated.
it's over.
Be an executive session discussion.
Yeah, probably.
Well, guess what?
Sorry.
We've tried.
It would be, so, okay, thank you. All right, let's, we'll just flip word around a little bit, to go to new business, so we can get the, CEDRR Real Rutland updates. You don't have to sit through our very
Full
lengthy
meeting.
agenda.
Appreciate that, thank you.
Welcome.
I am Olivia Bucksbaum. I'm the Communications and Marketing Manager for the Chamber and Economic Development of the Rutland region, and I oversee the Real Rutland program. And with me,
I'm Caitlin. I am the Real Rutland Concierge Coordinator, and that means that I'm the first point of contact. When folks reach out to our programs and they're interested in moving to the area, I connect them with realtors or landlords, employment, all of that kind of thing. We have a really wonderful group of about 40 concierge volunteers throughout the county. I often connect folks with one of them. They can ask them more, I don't know if it's personal or what, but like more specific questions than they often feel comfortable asking me. And we bring folks into the area that way. Most recently for Pittsford, a family moved here through our program in June.
Oh, okay.
As a family of 2. And I think over the past year or so, the last 12 months, we've moved about 17 families to Rutland County. Ends up being around like 37, 38 people. And it's been a really successful program thus far.
Okay.
There-
So, how many young of them are young families with kids?
Many of them are.
Okay.
Most of them are.
That's good. Yeah.
What are you finding is your biggest hurdle for people coming into this area?
Finding housing.
I thought so.
Absolutely. Almost, I would say, exclusively finding housing.
Yeah.
The job market's great. It seems like everyone has a pretty good time finding a good role for them within the community, finding extracurriculars that they really enjoy.
Sure.
That never seems to be the holdup. It often is the housing piece.
There was one family who relocated to Pittsford in 2023.
Yes.
And they have really immersed themselves in the Rutland County community. Their son attends Otter Valley. He's very involved at the school. And so far, they love living
They
here.
love it. They have nothing but great things to say.
Yeah, great. That's good to hear.
We have received a grant from the state again, the GROW grant. They really see the work that we're doing as something that they want to model throughout the rest of the state, and they continue to look to us as kind of the example to lead by. And so we were excited to receive that. We are going to ask, I believe it needs to be on your ballot, correct?
Yeah.
To ask
as an
for
appropriation, yeah.
as appropriation. We appreciate that Pittsford does support Real Rutland, and we ask for $1 per resident,
Yep.
if you can. And
Does that need to be in writing? Is that how we set that up? Or?
Well, we did it. Did we do it
That
every
one- we
handful
don't
of
do it
years,
every
though?
year.
Not every year. We did it.
Well, it's every so often.
Right.
Yeah, like every 5 years.
But they haven't done a petition, they've been in our
They've been in it right
Just-
along.
general fund, I
They
think.
are in our general
I'll
fund.
double check it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm
Just in
pretty
case.
sure we,
Yes.
most of the times when Lyle came anyway, we voted,
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
but,
I guess I forgot where the money
I think
actually
I
the
was.
guess-
budget,
I think it wouldn't hurt to have.
nothing against your program, but the fact that the state has taken a big chunk of our grand list because of the way they're taxing power companies. My personal opinion is we need to wait and see what our budget's gonna be before we can, allocate this. That's just my personal opinion. I think we need to wait and see. I know it's not a lot of money, but it's still money. And we're gonna have to make some cuts, I'm afraid.
Well,
So,
given that situation.
given that
They're forcing
situation,
a-
yeah.
They're
if
forcing a very large increase.
it- Yeah.
and I will say that anything helps. If you have to cut it by a lot, still anything helps us really attract people to the area and contribute to the economy. I will say one of the programs that we had been doing was the weekend getaway, and we used to come and talk about that. We happily have one couple who's moving here from Texas. They may have just
This
moved
week,
this week.
the 7th
Yes.
is their like
Okay.
arrival
Time for
date.
cold weather.
Yeah.
from Texas, yeah, well, Texas gets cold
Well
too.
timed.
Yeah.
But we found that it wasn't really, the return on investment wasn't that great, so we have started a gift card program instead. So we are buying gift cards from our CEDRR member businesses. So for Pittsford, that's Cluck and Cafe, Baird Farm, Kamuta's, Carpenter and Costin, and we are giving them to the families who relocate to say, hey, thank you for moving here. Here's something to help you kind of get on your feet once you're here.
Okay, yeah.
And we're also putting out a new initiative. We're leaving these at local hotels and saying, if you're staying here, come see us. We'll get their information about how to email them, and then we're giving them a gift card to go out to dinner somewhere at a local business. So we're
Awesome.
trying to put about a third of the money that we got from the GROW grant back into our CEDRR community businesses.
Okay. Awesome. I know, I think it's a great program, and CEDRR and overall does a great job for Rutland County, so, yeah. I guess, we could, talk about the money piece as we're talking about our budget.
Yeah,
So
So,
how much
which-
is it you're looking for?
It's
$1 per
it's a
resident.
dollar
Yeah.
per
Dollar per, so.
resident. It's
So
like,
just under 3,000.
yeah,
Okay.
I
yeah,
think
around 3. somewhere.
previously we'd rounded up to an even 3,000,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
I
three.
can look through it and
Yeah.
figure it out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we're in budget season now, so we'll.
Yeah.
which is why we're
Yeah,
Well,
right.
that's- you can-
So, yeah, so it'll be, you're on our mind, and it'll be part of the discussion.
Great,
So
thank
we'll let
you.
you know, and,
Okay.
you know.
Yeah.
Absolutely, and both of our cards are in those folders.
Great.
Some fun information.
Yeah.
Sticker.
Yes.
And there's a whole day-long event at the hub tomorrow, right?
Yes, there is.
Okay, I
Yes.
just got the email from Crispin.
Okay.
Yeah.
If you can make that, that would be great.
Yeah, I don't know if I could do the whole thing, but I'll try. I saw the agenda, so I might
Yeah.
sneak in for
There'll be a lot of great
a little bit.
speakers.
Yeah.
Thanks for coming.
Yeah.
Thank
Yeah.
you
for having us.
Would you be
Thank you.
offended if we?
Absolutely not.
Nope.
Blame you.
Yeah, maybe.
We leave it.
Yes, we do.
Yeah, beat me to that.
Yeah.
Have a great night.
Yeah,
You
thank
bet.
you.
Thank
Take
you.
care.
Thank you.
Okay. So then I guess we can just go back to old business
Yeah.
and move down the list. All right. So enhanced energy plan. I thought yes.
I was reading over that enhanced energy plan.
Yes. Okay.
My question is, where is it equitable for us? We have to look at these things on a daily basis. We lose farmland, okay? And if we have a hailstorm or something and those panels break, all that land is gone. As it is, a solar field, I think, kills the land for 20 years or so.
Yeah. No, I don't
So,
disagree. That was kind of why we.
Where's the equity for us?
Right. I know. Well, some of that state language about equity was the hang up for some people. But why we started this to begin with is to have more of a say so that we don't see more of those solar
Yeah.
fields popping up. This is why we did this. Because we have, at least according to the energy, not the energy plan, but the energy makeup for Rutland region, right? We already have done more than our share.
We must have.
Yeah.
When I was
I don't
down
have
there,
that
we
chart
were-
on me, but like it's,
Yeah.
you know,
2034 or 2050, I can't remember which.
So, just a point of order. Is this different? Because we've already voted on what was in here and what we wanted to do with it. I guess, why are we bringing it up again?
I thought we were gonna have a further discussion. I thought somebody from regional was gonna come. I thought you
No, I
said
just
somebody was
reached
gonna.
out to them and that's what's in your packet,
Okay.
is the information.
I mean, we could table it to keep it an ongoing conversation.
Yeah.
We need to figure out whether, I mean, we did already vote to, this was voted down. But then we have to continue a conversation about how, I just wanna make sure we have enough legal standing so that we don't have, you know?
Well, I don't think any of us disagree with that. It's just there's pages, 4 to 7.
No, I know,
This
it's,
equity stuff has nothing to do with energy at all. And you take that out,
so the language, and I know just from like what I hear at the state level and how this got into some of the statutory language was just like, I think what it overall is, it's more of like a financial equity thing, like how, like making sure like lower income people are not gonna be negatively affected by certain energy goals, like certain, you know, energy transitions, different, you know.
we're all affected by it.
Listen, I know, I'm not
It's
saying, I'm
gonna
just.
get more expensive for everybody.
I'm not taking a position on it. I'm just trying to explain that the language is in here because
That's why.
equity is
Well, they pretty much
Big,
outline
big.
a bunch of equities. And, you know, I don't know if we really want to go into a long time discussion, but there's equity, there is distributational equity, there is procedural equity,
Yep.
there's structural equity. They say we should be upset because the Indians lost their land in Canada to make Hydro-Quebec.
Yeah, I know.
This is foolishness.
No, I
There's
know.
no way this should be in our energy plan.
Also, I don't think reduction is a word. I think they found a typo.
Did you?
I think that should be reduction. It says reduction.
Reduction.
Unless that's a word that I don't know.
Maybe it's a new.
It's
maybe,
possible.
maybe it's a new word.
They come out with new words every day, so.
There's a lot of stuff here. So
all right.
if we had changed it, I'd be willing to discuss. But
Yeah.
Right,
I
I
know.
mean,
This
if
is what
if
we-
the planning
that's
commission
what we
willing
asked.
to take that
Yeah.
out, I
I
think
know.
we'd
Let
probably
me-
vote for it. And then we.
bring it back up.
Then,
Yeah.
you know, if regional, whoever has to approve it beyond that doesn't, then we discuss it. But I don't think we should just agree to it without a fight, because
Yeah.
I don't think it belongs in there.
All right. Well, let's table it to another meeting. We'll just keep it an ongoing conversation, and I'll try to
Yeah.
get some more information specifically.
or if
from
they want to
regional.
alter and bring it back to us, we'd
Yeah.
be more than happy to
Happy to-
discuss it immediately.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
They meet November
Alicia,
Yes, Dan.
Oh, look.
Hey,
there
how's
he
it
is.
going?
can we get an explanation or definition of, all this language from regional?
I'll ask for it,
That's what's in your packets. That's the 46 pages. That,
Oh,
Is ambiguous as you could ever make it.
from the Department of Public
guidance for
Service?
regional and municipal enhanced energy planning standards. This is what I was handed.
Yeah. I tried reading
It
through
defines
this.
Equitable?
I couldn't find that.
Let me ask you what happens if we approve our plan and do not include those pages?
Okay.
I can find out.
So, yeah, and I know, no, who wants to read through this?
Not tonight.
Nobody.
I tried. I really did try.
I breezed through it.
I
So,
looked through it.
was
Dan,
awful.
how about for the next meeting, we'll get, what their definition of equitable is, what would happen if we didn't
remove it.
include it, and maybe, like, just an overall, like, cheat sheet of all the,
That's exactly it.
Yeah.
Yep.
okay,
Thank you.
Underneath.
all right,
You
update,
have a question?
oh, I'm sorry.
That's okay. Are you familiar with the solar field that's going in across the border in Fort Edward?
No.
Oh, yeah.
What about it, other than
Estimated 750 acres.
750 acres?
750 acres with an additional 750 acres for the infrastructure. Roads going in and out, power lines, all that stuff.
Jeez.
Canadian company, they're just waltzing right in there. DEC is nowhere to be found. All the environmental protection people are nowhere to be found. There's like one local girl over there who's been on Instagram talking about it and whatnot because it's just ridiculous. And again, it's equity.
Joe, I think you might want to comment on that because a lot of these big projects in New York have been sidelined because all the incentives are drying up. And even though they have these on the books, a lot of the big ones out in eastern New York have kind of been stopped.
Yeah.
So a lot of these may not go very far. And you're right about the DEC. We saw the same thing here with the soil scientists. So, but that's what I've been hearing. Just for
Well, whether it goes through or not, it's just
Well,
what's been going on.
right,
You
but
know,
it's New York too, so it's, I mean.
Yeah.
we're
certainly-
not too far behind.
Well,
no,
no, I mean, I
I
get your point
understand
as
that,
far
but-
as just like, yeah, that's the thing, is that's our.
we've met our
you know,
quota
Yeah.
for this.
We don't want any
Silliness.
more, we don't want any more
Yeah.
big ones popping up. We
Don't
have
want any.
quite a few.
Take it right down the truck route.
I know. All right, yeah. So updated junk ordinance. So there was some language change, or additions, not changes
you had-
per se.
Well, you had asked me to red highlight what was different between ours and what was in VLCTs. So
Yep.
that's what the red words are, is
Okay.
that's what had changed between what VLCT had as their, suggested.
I never noticed before number 4C. There's a lot of people that could apply to.
Yeah, I noticed that too. That
Bringing in
was
your garbage cans. But
I
Well,
looked through
so what I did was, I took and looked on VLCTs for their, you know how they have their templates?
Yep.
This was their new template for their disposal of solid waste and outdoor storage of junk and junk vehicles. So this is their updated one compared to what we had before.
Yep.
And then what we added or changed from their template is in red. So the 4C probably wasn't there before, but VLCT had added that.
so even 4E,
Yeah.
that's VLCTs.
4E, yes, except for where it's in red.
Oh, because that seemed very specific to us or things we've been
The
dealing.
part in red is up.
Oh, it's ours.
That's
Oh,
okay.
okay, I
was
misunderstood.
confused about that.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. All right.
Red is what we're suggesting to add to
To add to
VLCT's
it. Okay.
template
Okay.
to
That makes
kind
more
of
sense
give
then, I
it
guess.
more
Yep.
teeth with what we've been,
Yep.
What we've been up with.
right,
And the penalties are the same, right?
yes.
No changes.
As far as I'm aware, yes.
Penalties.
Yes, there are.
All right, so there's a full penalty and a waiver. The waiver is if people just pay it
If just
without
pay it without,
debating it.
yeah.
Or do we appoint to discuss more of this, or we appoint for a motion on
Well,
this?
probably a motion, I'll make a motion to accept it.
Okay,
I'd second that.
Okay.
all right, so let's
Now we
discuss
can
it.
discuss.
Yep.
I don't see anything I have any issues with.
No,
Do
I
you?
don't.
No,
No,
I do think it's gonna be important that, our town officials follow through.
I was just gonna say, like, if we're not gonna enforce, we gotta stop doing this if we're not gonna enforce.
Well, this
then
has to be
what's the
part of
point, you know?
part of the plan, I think, right?
Right.
But if it's in place, we need to follow through.
And just for clarification, from the day you approve this, it takes 60 days to take effect.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
I just want it on record that it
logical.
takes 60
It does,
days for an ordinance, because I have to post
Post
it,
it.
Oh, yeah.
and then I have to put
Oh,
it in
yeah.
the paper,
No,
and so, just for the general public's knowledge, it does take 60 days.
Is there continue to be public comment periods during that 60 days? I forget.
They can petition to have this revoked.
Okay,
yeah.
all right, yeah, I knew there was some, yeah, okay.
If,
To get
if
it revoked, what would that take?
5% of
5%
the
of voters.
voting,
On a petition.
you're looking at about 120 signatures right now.
Last thing I want to do, I was just curious.
Yeah, nope.
All right, well, before we vote on it, is there anything, I mean, is everyone comfortable with this?
Gary has been sent this.
Yep, okay.
Yeah, okay.
There's nothing that you don't
Nope.
see that you think should be in here, anything? Okay,
Good with
That's a
it.
good update.
all right, well, then, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay,
Yep. Dan said aye.
thanks. Okay, budget.
Okay. Here's my budget.
Have a wonderful evening and a better day tomorrow.
Okay, thanks, you too.
All right. See you again.
Okay,
Accounts payable.
bless you. Who was that? Katie.
Yeah.
So,
Celia in the office.
Ann, you have this set up for a 9.86 increase, is that correct?
From proper taxes, it'd be 9.63, but yes.
Yeeks.
I've got 8.6 on this one, so.
It's at the
Oh, I see, you got a
total,
couple other things on there, yeah,
but
right.
yeah. And like I said, this is very preliminary. I haven't
Yeah.
had a chance to fine tune much of anything on it yet.
What are some of the are there any big changes that
I
I
went
didn't?
Health insurance,
Well, okay, I shouldn't be shocked about that. How much did that go up?
it went up 7%, or a little over 7%, and then I planned on another 7%. But with the personnel changes we've had, we've gone from single plans to double plans or single to family.
Okay.
And those are a massive difference.
Yeah, they-
So
And
that's
what are we, what's the, who's the insurer?
Blue Cross Blue Shield.
Isn't the other one's cheaper?
MVP. It may be.
It's it's been discussed quite a bit with all that.
I heard Cigna pulled out too.
The Blue
So-
Cross Blue Shield is the most expensive one that we have.
Well, we're losing because there's not a lot of options. The state has
No.
too many caveats,
I-
and they're not allowing
I
enough
know.
companies in.
I know, but I think we should check MVP.
Yeah, 'cause we've done, I mean, every few years we
We've
swap back
switched,
and
yeah,
forth.
we
Yeah.
have.
About every 3 years you end up swapping because it's a game they play. So I think we should definitely look into that.
So we're budgeting flat on traffic fines.
Yes. Because I don't have a crystal ball.
Well, no, that's fair. We're
And
kind of
I-
we're running a little behind.
We're running a little
Yeah,
behind
well,
right
that's what I
now.
see.
We don't have as many daytime staff right now, so Last year, we had 3 that were available during the day. This year, we've got 2, and 1's on building, so.
And it's minor, but it's a 16% gain on the elections. That's just counting in the extra work for the cycle, right?
Yes, because you have, in fiscal year 26, there's actually 3 elections.
Yep.
You've got primary,
That's
November
all we're
and-
accounting for there, right?
Yep.
I guess the next one that I saw that was a large increase was over 14% increase in the finance clerk treasurer category.
Because we now have a full-time,
Oh, full-time bookkeeper.
yep,
And that-
and then it's the health insurance overall in that whole category.
Yeah, the medical's huge.
Yeah. Because you're going from,
112% up.
because you're going from a single,
Single to a,
well, you're going from a senior citizen, which was a supplemental, and a single to 2 with 2 that are
Right.
parent-child and double.
yeah.
Like I said, it's a significant, and we increased training fees just because we have all new staff and we
Yep.
need to
No.
get them trained up.
That's what it looked like. Zoning again's up 15%, but it's a very small amount,
Yeah,
so it's not really a,
I think it's because I increased just the payroll stuff based on history. Last year we under budgeted what we ended up spending.
Yep.
And then I looked at where we were at the quarter.
yep, that's fair. The BCA's up 10%, but that's a very small amount too, so it's not
And
really a
that's
lot.
due to the, they help with the
The
elections.
cycle, yeah.
Yep,
So, the labor on the custodian's up substantially. Is there a reason for that?
because we've gone, I went to our previous bookkeeper and asked how much we paid a week and was told the wrong information, and you can't tell somebody the wrong information and have it passed on and then say, no, we were wrong.
So I don't understand.
So I went to Pat and asked how much we paid a week. She gave me a dollar figure and she was not correct.
Oh, so that's incorrect, the 52?
No, the 52 is correct, 52 weeks in a year. We were,
I'm just looking at what we've spent in the previous years, so that means it really wasn't accounted correctly? Is that what you mean?
no, it's that somebody told me the wrong information when I asked how much we paid a week.
For previous budgets or this budget? That's what I'm asking. So the 52.
So the
is-
52 is what we legitimately are paying a week now.
Why
So
didn't it show
bef-
up on the other ones?
Because I was given wrong information when I asked how much we were, so when I hired a new cleaning person, because we had,
Oh, you have a change in cleaning people.
yes.
So if that was incorrect, I'm just wondering where the money went.
No, it was paid differently before.
Oh, it was paid differently. Okay.
And I was told the wrong information, so when I
Not-
hired
so it was a
somebody at
different-
the,
It was a different
Yes.
category, okay. Miscellaneous is up 18%, but I don't see any reason why this, it's not that much,
no, it's just,
percentage-wise.
yep.
Probably gonna have to look at our special appropriations.
Special appropriations, we can't touch, those are what,
Get
Or-
voted on.
Those are voted on, we don't touch
Nothing in
them.
there we can touch?
nope.
Dang.
Well, maybe, depends on how much this budget goes up, maybe people will finally look into some of this stuff and not vote at all.
Yeah, that's,
Well, we don't have any. We got rid of the few that we were like, who are even,
Frustrating,
you know,
yeah.
what even is this organization, you know?
Oh, I know, but
It's all
there's
the
still
usual.
more money in here that, you know.
and first responses increases mainly because we bumped up the vehicle replacement cost. That would be the main driver there, right?
Yep.
As with the police,
Police,
I know we bumped that up,
it's,
10,000.
yep, it's that, and it's also health insurance. We used to have only one full-timer on health insurance, now we have two.
And the change in the telephone, things like that? I mean,
Because of new contracts with cell phones and iPads and that they use in the cruisers.
so you have both a computer and an iPad in the cruiser, or is it just the iPad?
The iPads are being discontinued. They have the laptops that are finally being installed into the cruisers.
Okay. So that's why the telephone's up, okay. Is there, are we gonna have to address some of these expenses with when does the contract come up for Chittenden?
Chittenden, it's on our fiscal year. So, we increased it on the expense side because the income side also was increased. So you're gonna see the kind of washing of the two for those.
What we've already done, you're saying?
So what we're budgeting, well, the Chittenden patrol expense is a 0% increase year after year, but what we make in revenue offsets that. So if that expense does rise, the revenue rises.
So that's a June contract?
It's
That
a
was, I
July
guess-
1 to June 30th.
That's what I was asking,
Yep.
yeah, okay. That's kinda where I wanted to go with that discussion.
So just as it stands like right now, without us chipping away at anything, what does this mean in real dollars for increases for people? Like, what do people usually do it per $100,000?
I can try to figure that out. I can give you a
Yeah.
I can give you a scenario next.
I know, because sometimes some of this stuff looks like, we've gone, sometimes it looks like, oh my God, this thing is up 100%, but that's because it only went from, $50 to $100.
I can look
but-
overall general fund and highway fund, how much dollar-wise per thousand difference it will be.
Okay.
Based on what we have for figures here, I can do that. I'm just gonna have to base it on whatever our grand list is right
Right,
now,
yeah.
not knowing how much growth or
Right.
Retraction.
we're gonna have.
So in the fire department replacing fund, we've gone up a lot more than the other ones.
Well, the fire department replacement fund, what I did was, we used to pay the ladder truck lease principal and interest, and that was supposed to go into their fund too.
Yep.
We've paid that off, so I put it all up in that one line instead of having the three lines separated. It was always 110, but it was broken out between the three
Gotcha.
lines.
Yeah, okay.
So now,
Okay, I got you. Yep.
Pretty much paid, yeah.
that's why it looks a little
Yep.
funky.
Yeah.
Has our recreation department's income offset that 8% increase in cost that's budgeted in here?
I would have to do a deep analysis. I can.
I think we should look at that and just take a peek at animal management too, make sure we're countered. 'Cause that's up 12 as well.
Yeah, 12% is less than $800 though.
Yeah, I know, it's a small amount, it's a small amount,
Yeah.
but when you see double-digit increase,
Oh, I
you
know.
gotta ask a question.
Yeah, no, I know.
We just can't keep saying it's.
No, I
it
know.
costs more,
I know. No, I'm letting you.
cause
just
this
know.
is too much. So our 11% increase in the highway,
Is mostly health insurance. I put their overtime up to what it was actually last fiscal year. And then it's the paving, and we also went up on salt due to the salt prices increasing. And the same with gravel, stone.
So our actual on paving this year was 326.
We actually have a grant that took care of, hold on a second, I can tell you. $137,623.30 of that,
So our actual is less than what it came out of. general
but we
fund.
just did Oxbow this week, so that'll be going into it.
80,000, I believe.
And we have 350 on the budget for next year.
Yep.
You looked at that, at what's due and all that.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, there is obviously always wiggle room.
Yeah, we might have to wiggle again.
I know.
I'm afraid that's just one of those big
No,
ones.
I-
You do very well at wiggling, so.
Again, my first draft is my wish list, so.
It's fair. Well, we can relook at that. Yep. Had to ask the question, Chad.
Oh, I know, I was waiting for it.
And has anyone found out why the counters were on those roads? I know they disappeared. That's what I heard. They were gone on Fire Hill. Someone said they took them up, picked them up.
Fire
Yeah.
Hill, Oxbow.
They were there
Why
for
were they?
about,
Yeah.
they were there for about a week or so.
Someone from the state just put them on the wrong road, or
Yeah, I don't know, Goat Farm had one.
why?
Put 'em up.
Why?
I know they like very low traveled roads.
Did you make a phone call and ask about that? You said you were going to call. What's his name there?
Brian, I have not had a chance to, I
Can you
can't
call and
again.
ask him
Sanderson?
why?
Yeah, why were
I
they
just
on there?
kind of interested in the people
Yeah.
that are calling, asking why are we doing that. See how many more people are using Goat Farm now that Chad's got it in great shape. It's much better.
Yeah.
Let me see. Those are just some of the things I circled. There's some in wastewater and water, but, you know, I have to go through those.
I have them pretty much self-sufficient, other than covering their full depreciation every year at this point, with what we're bringing in for water, wastewater.
How much is in the bridge replacement fund with us putting in 50,000 a year?
Hold on a second, I can tell you, because it's in your packet.
You haven't asked about that in a long time.
No, we haven't. It probably, actually, what would be nice is if we could have a breakdown of what's in every fund, so. we
You've got it in your packet.
Oh, it's in there?
It's in
Okay.
there.
I didn't have to see it.
I did.
Oh, I
Bridge
guess I didn't either.
Bridge Reserve Fund, $323,652.31.
Okay. Huh? Looks like I can't see any.
Yeah, cover 10 feet of Kendall Hill. It's near the end. It's right before your payables.
I looked it over. I know I did. Must put it in the wrong pile. Here it is.
And the top three funds will all be adjusted once we adjust the tax income.
This is your due to from other?
Yep.
Yeah. So, positives are due to?
Mm-hmm.
And negatives are from other funds, correct? I had to write that down because I had to ask that question.
Yeah, and so the school and highway look funky right now because we haven't put this year's tax revenue
Right.
into those two lines.
Right.
That's why, I just wanted to clarify that with you.
And sewer, because we haven't gotten all the,
Sewer fund has been in the hole since we took over the sewer.
guess I didn't know it was that much in the hole.
Yes.
I think it's better, right?
It's better than when I first started here, I think.
Yeah.
Still has a ways to go.
Yeah, no
Well,
kidding.
I gotta pick away at that, I think. So that all zeroes out then, right?
Yes. And it's reconciled on a monthly basis to make sure it stays zero.
Just a question on the first response vehicle replacement. We just did that last year, right?
Yeah.
Yes. But they still have funds in there available. And they do need another vehicle because their,
They need another one?
well, their ambulance is no longer gonna be able to be inspected.
They have two vehicles now.
They have two vehicles now. The
old
ambulance,
and the,
What did that other one replace? That Suburban?
it replaced the Suburban, yeah.
yeah.
And the other one's up for replacement soon, is that what you say? Or
No,
that- can't use it?
the old ambulance will not pass inspection again next year.
They weren't using that anyway, were they?
They use it
Oh, they
here
use
and
it.
there.
Yeah?
Oh, yeah. That's something they can, especially on 1050s, a lot of times they'd be able to put a patient in there, especially cold weather time and stuff.
So they don't
They use it quite a
transport, but
bit.
they use
They
it.
don't transport,
Yeah,
but they
okay,
do.
that was my,
No,
No,
they
no, they
don't
don't
transport,
transport.
but they use
No.
it.
They
So
do use it.
What's a 1050?
I have talked,
Accidents.
I have talked to Bob and Tony about options, and they gave me a website to look at to start trying to get an idea of a good used one. Either a vanbulance or an ambulance.
Yeah, I think that one originally came from regional. Maybe when they traded it in the ambulance, possibly.
Yeah, that one has a long story.
Yeah.
If you want, Bob and Tony are very happy to tell you
Oh, I
the
know.
entire history of everything.
Oh, yeah.
so I think Alicia's idea of taking a look at it on a grand list basis.
Yep.
I think that's a good one for next time, do you think, Alicia?
Yep.
Yeah.
I can break it down like that.
Because
Yeah.
we went through this line by line over the last couple of years, and a lot of that's, and Ann's got it neatly done, it's very good,
Yep.
so.
Yeah.
But I think we need to look at that, because
Yep.
that's where the rubber hits the road.
Yes.
Okay,
Okay.
thank you, Ann.
You're welcome.
Just a suggestion.
Personal use of social media policy.
So you asked me last meeting to run this by Gary. He said it looked okay to him.
Okay.
Okay.
Motion to approve.
Second it.
Any further discussion, questions?
Nope.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed?
What happened there?
I know. Oh,
He's quiet.
He's
No,
not
you're on
We're-
this.
We're
We
offline.
lost him.
You moved that big fat cord, the gray one. Yep. Nope.
There
Yep.
we go.
There we go.
There you
There
go.
it
Right on
is.
the screen.
He's sleeping.
Oh, I thought he was asleep.
I thought he was asleep.
Dan, did you hear that about, the personal use of social media policy? We just voted on that. Yay or nay?
Yay.
Okay, thank you.
Yay.
Yay.
All right, truck body quote for the highway department truck.
That our only option is chives or sives, however you pronounce it.
I call them Viking.
Yeah, I think that's
That is
easier.
easier, yeah.
Well, yeah,
The only other one's Fairfield.
No.
yeah, okay.
So yeah, those are the only two around here. And so,
How far a lead time is it on this one?
at the time that I got that quote, it was July of 2027.
July of 27.
Yes.
Yep.
That's why I was bringing it.
Oh, yeah.
Holy crap.
Yeah, no kidding.
Well, when you're down to just a couple places, yeah,
Yeah, and they're,
They're all
short
busy.
help.
they're
Wow.
short of help and flat out.
That'll
Yeah.
make this discussion short, won't it?
Yeah,
I
We
don't
will, that one will be, well, at the time that's being ready to build, our single axle is due to be replaced, the 2018 Western Star. And we also have that 2011 Freightliner that with the, eventually with the new Ford 600 when that gets built. That'll give us plenty of vehicles so we can really get rid of the Freightliner and the Western Star.
and they'll be gone, and we don't have to replace them. This
With this, one truck will be replacing, like those two.
one will be replacing too.
Yeah. And that Ford 600, the F600 that we got last year, we're still waiting on getting that built.
Yeah.
That'll be like March.
Amazing.
That's crazy.
So, but anyways, but yeah, so that'll give us.
When this comes in, that'll replace those two.
Yeah, that'll give us, well, one of the small trucks will go to the water and sewer. So we'll have 3 small trucks, 2 tandems at the time of the 2027 comes around. Which we're good. So so we don't need a bunch of extra trucks and,
No, we don't.
no, I'm working on it. I'm getting there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thinner down, thinner down.
Center, yep.
I'm getting there.
All right, motion to approve, so we can at least discuss
Second.
it.
Yep.
All right, yeah, discuss away.
I don't see much of an option.
I mean,
here.
unfortunately.
We just better
Kinda.
get moving on it.
Got a gun to our heads on
Yep.
this one.
Right. And then, so how would that go, so, how much payment is needed, how does that work payment-wise?
When it's built.
Okay. Nothing,
Plenty of time
nothing.
to save up for it.
Well, that's what I'm saying, but nothing needs to be put down on it? Okay.
No.
Just
We're
sign the
we're pretty
contract.
good for a quote.
They probably got 6 in line for every one they're building.
No, I'm sure they do.
Okay.
Move the question.
And then just to go along with that, obviously the truck will need, to go with that body. I reached out today, so I'm gonna be getting some pricing, which, just to get an idea. But that'll we'll wait until the end of '26 for that. The salesman recommended before
To meet
2027.
this timeline.
This one, yeah.
Well, not only that, but whatever's going on with the trucks, emissions or whatever.
Oh,
It's better to
okay.
get it
Yeah.
in 2026,
Okay.
so we'll have
Alright.
another
That
cab chassis hanging
What are you
around.
looking at for trucks?
So far I reached out for Western Star and Freightliner. But that's just
I'd
the
look,
salesman
I'd
I've
look
dealt
at
with, so.
what everybody's got.
Yeah, I mean, I
You know,
can, yeah.
I mean, Brandon's running Max. You haven't had any trouble with that Kenworth, have you?
No trouble with it.
Okay.
Not,
I don't know, one of those, that Western Star, you had problems with that, correct? Brakes? Isn't
yeah,
that-
but I mean, we have brakes.
Yeah, but that one seemed to be, it was a recurring problem for a while.
It's a Western Star.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that Freightliner that we have has been a great truck.
No, that has, yeah.
That's kind of where I'm leaning towards, but no, I'll get pricing from everywhere. I just, like I said, kind of just starting.
More the better.
Yeah, more the better.
Yeah. Closest Mack dealer is in the Massachusetts border.
Well, they're the close, what about up north? They aren't?
I went online today and typed in find a dealer, and closest one was, well, it's new. Yeah.
Well, they've gotta be
For
still,
Mack,
because
it was,
Jamie's getting parts up there, so that one's still got,
Parts.
oh, but they don't sell trucks anymore?
Not according to the Mack website.
Utica Mac.
It was, I can't even think of the town name. I've been through it, going to Massachusetts. It was like right on the border of New Hampshire and Mass.
Huh.
I've driven by that one. I know what you're talking
Yeah,
about.
it's not much of a,
No, it's not.
not an impressive dealer, but it is.
It's there.
So,
Okay.
but anyways, not that I'm not opposed to getting a price. I just,
Okay, yeah, no, I,
Let's vote on it.
Okay. Any further questions? All in favor, say aye.
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 Any opposed?
Dan said aye.
Dan said aye. Okay. All right. Thank you.
Can I interrupt?
Yeah.
I've got a call coming, conference call about my dad. I'm gonna have to go.
Okay. All
okay,
right.
see you, Dan.
Yep.
Good luck.
Sorry, thank you.
No,
Bye.
take care.
That's fine.
Okay, Vermont Alert Manager appointment. So everyone on the list said yes.
Yep, good.
Good. We don't have to do anything about that, right? Or do we have to vote on that?
I don't know.
I don't think so.
No.
As long as you guys are all good with these, I'm just.
Yeah.
Phil.
Yeah, I'm good.
Phil.
Looks fine to me.
Yep.
Phil.
Okay. Updated animal control ordinance. Now called the ordinance regulating domestic animals.
Domestic.
So I have triple checked this, cause after our last meeting, I looked back and there was the question on working dogs and everything, so I made sure this one had wolf hybrid, working farm dog. And I have sent this one to Gary, he was gonna look at it, he has not got back to me yet, so you could make your motion contingent upon his approval.
Yeah, okay.
Unless you have more changes that you would like to see made.
I will make a motion contingent on his approval.
Second it.
Any further questions? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Fire Hill property updates.
Jeff?
I know, I guess we're probably
I did talk to Ashley again. She has some personal stuff going on the first part of this month. She's hoping by the last part of this month. She also said she wasn't sure how she was going to do something, so I gave her a couple of ideas and a couple of people that she may want to contact to assist her with her transportation issue for
Okay.
one of the campers. I told her, obviously it's completely up to her.
Yeah.
These are people that I know might be willing to assist.
Okay.
So, but I haven't heard from anybody else.
Okay. But there's been movement, there is some movement in the,
There hasn't been much
Correct.
movement on her property recently. Artie's, I was told by PD a couple of vehicles had been taken out, but I haven't gone up there to verify. And Wayne seems to be status quo. So I haven't heard anything. And I honestly haven't had a chance to take a ride, but I will make it a point to take a ride before our next meeting.
okay. All right, thank you. Okay, lighting upgrades at town garage. That was a big number on that, too.
And so there,
What are you guys getting, disco lights in there?
No, we're getting older and need to be able to see to fix things. Some of our main work lights are probably from the 70s. I got an email from Efficiency Vermont. They have a incentive program. So I reached out to them, see what it was. I don't remember the dollar amount, but it was substantial. I want to say could be up to 25,000. So anyway, so reached out to electrician, came in. So this is replacing all our lights, which are all fluorescent right now. So fairly soon when the bulbs go, we can't replace our bulbs anyways. So it's just a complete overhaul of all our lighting. When working, I gotta send Efficiency Vermont model number and quantity, and then they're working on what we'll get reimbursed for and whatever. So yes, I get that's a big number for the work, but it shouldn't be. We shouldn't have to pay that total.
Okay.
Can we table this until we get that total so we know? That makes sense to people. That
Yeah.
way we know what we're spending.
Yeah,
Yep.
and we're gonna have to get a couple more quotes from electricians.
If you have electrician recommendations, please feel free to send them to me. We've struggled to get electricians to return phone calls
Oh,
or
really?
have availability.
Oh, yeah, not many around.
Let's try.
Well, and Efficiency Vermont may have people they recommend too.
And there's
possibly.
certain ones that work with them, yeah, which this guy does.
This guy does, yeah. They may, know of somebody else too. It's another avenue.
Wilbur, Reset.
What are they replacing fluorescent lights with these days?
LED.
LEDs.
LEDs.
God, I hate
Yeah.
those things.
They look like a fluorescent light, so
They
they're an
do.
LED. Just got a strip of LEDs down. That's what I did in my shop.
Did you try
Had to
both of
change the
those?
Had
Yeah.
to change the ballast.
Did you try Reset and Wilbur?
I miss
Yeah.
incandescents.
I left it up to
Did you
Chad.
try Reset and Wilbur yet?
Not yet,
Estimate?
no.
I think we should. Yeah,
No,
two
I was
locals.
able to get a hold of somebody that came right out to get pricing, so,
Yeah.
yeah. It'll be similar to the lights that we did down the cold storage building a couple of years ago. Those have been upgraded, and like I said, the ones, our main work lights that you flip the breaker and listen to them hum until they come on, and
So we probably could see,
The beauty of fluorescence.
we'll see hopefully
Yeah.
see an energy usage
yeah,
drop on that as well from those very old lights. So
yeah.
Well, yeah, but
It
it's
won't be
never
much.
as much as you
No,
think
I know,
it's
but
gonna
I'm
be.
trying to spin it positive.
No, you're right. It's
Being positive, good job.
But yeah, I think we should get a couple other, even
Yeah.
if it takes a couple calls.
Yep. All right, cool. Thanks. All right, fire department fill station for air pack quotes.
So you do have two quotes. Billy Hempel, I thought was gonna be here tonight. He said these are the only two companies he knows of. Reynolds is cheaper. He is asking the Nick Wackett Hose Company for, either $20,000 or $25,000 to go towards this, so that it's not all on the town.
Yeah, that's a pretty big
And
number too.
It would be, so his portion, we believe he'd have it in his budget by combining two of his lines that he hasn't spent any money out of. It would be the new equipment fund, and there's another one.
So that's where it'd be coming from?
Yes, so it'd be coming right out of his budget line items.
How much is he asking for from the hose company?
So
50?
he's,
25.
no,
25 from the host company, so brings it down about.
so you're looking at,
37.
yeah, about 37-ish, because it's $500 for installation for Reynolds, and Reynolds is cheaper, and he says they're easier to work with.
Now, is this something that's existing and is worn
So
out?
yes, the one that they have was a hand-me-down from one or
West
two.
Rutland.
Yeah, and West Rutland might have had it from another station. And-
Went from Rutland City to West Rutland to us. It's been-
And then, he said that they can no longer get parts for it, and he says it takes forever to fill the
fill.
tanks when they come back from a scene. They sit around forever filling tanks because it's just antiquated at
Worn
this
out,
point,
yeah.
yeah.
So the rest just comes out of their fund?
Out of their budget.
It will come out of their budget if they have to, they can hit their
Okay,
equipment fund.
all right.
So can we get an exact on what we have to pull out of that when we find out how much? Do we have
There-
a number for what they're gonna take
Nick
out?
Wackett,
They're gonna do 25,000.
That is the number then.
That's what I heard. I don't know.
it was either 20 or 25, Bill was gonna try for 25,000 from them.
So we don't know yet.
He will, they're meeting
Okay,
this weekend, I think.
all right, so we
For
can get
this
updated
week.
on that.
Yep.
First Friday of December.
Okay.
So the 5th.
Hmm?
The 5th.
Yeah.
So do we
That's the
wanna
first
table
one.
that till we have an absolute number?
I would.
Okay.
Okay. All right, discussion on appointment of town clerk treasurer positions on warning for town meeting. Have discussed this multiple times. I think we're all on the same page. Correct?
Yeah.
We are.
I would, if you need a motion, I'll make a motion to have it on the
Yeah,
ballot.
I guess, I think we do.
Yeah.
So, all right, so we have a motion. Do we have a second?
Yes, we do.
Any further discussion on that?
Let the voters decide.
Yeah. Okay.
And more towns are doing this. VLCT's been doing,
Yeah.
it's like up to 18 to 20% for each one now.
Each one.
Yep.
Yeah.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Okay. Yeah, and then I think, so, and we can explain certainly at town meeting, and even before that, maybe we can, as we get closer to election, we can explain to people why
Why,
we're
yeah.
doing that, and, you know.
Yep.
Okay, Rutland Regional Emergency Management Committee appointments.
So this has been Tim Cornell and Steve Shortsleeves,
How come that's not coming up in March?
because theirs goes December 1st.
Oh, okay.
And that's why I included the letter from Maggie.
Just to be different.
Yeah.
Yeah, they want us doing them all year long.
I did contact Tim and Steve. They both are willing to stay on
Great.
for another year.
Good.
Great.
So I just, need you guys to approve it, and then Alicia has to sign it as the chair.
Did you talk to them about making sure that they're available for
I did have those conversations with Tim.
trainings?
And Steve said that he just needs more notice, so I told him when I get notification, I will let him know.
All right,
He said
sounds
he'll
good.
try to attend.
Great. We need a motion, yes?
I believe so, because you
Yeah.
have to sign it saying that it has
Yeah.
been select board
Make a
approved.
motion.
I'll second it.
Okay, all in favor, say aye.
Aye. About time you made a motion, Tom.
All right.
Been sitting there asleep all night.
Hey, you've been too quick doing it.
Yeah.
All right, planning commission, updated zoning regs needed for 1210 hearing by select board.
So we had to have a second or a special planning commission hearing last Tuesday night to finalize their zoning regulations. By doing it last Tuesday night, I could not have an article in the paper on Wednesday morning. So it pushed everything by a week.
Okay.
So originally you were going to hear it have your hearing on December 3rd. This would make it so that you, just in case there's an issue, we would need a special select board meeting December 10th, because if we have it the 17th and there's issues, we don't have enough time to meet our obligations before
Okay.
the deadline
I
for
see.
the grant.
I see.
So that's why I'm asking if the select board would be willing to meet December 10th so that we can try to get it all done in time
Yeah.
for the
let's-
grant
I mean,
reimbursement.
Yeah, let's get this sucker over with. Everybody around then?
Yep,
Probably,
should be.
should be.
All right. I'm writing it in my calendar right now.
Okay, that is tough. All right, maybe I can zoom in.
Yeah, okay.
That'd
Should be quick.
And I do have the regulations printed for all of you. I can hand them to you after the meeting tonight. I left them in my office if you
And
want to
that's
read them.
6:30.
Yes.
And we'll, if we need to, we can discuss it any meeting really, or the previous meeting. So this just fulfills some legal stuff, so if you can't make it, as long as we have a quorum. All right, TAC representative, that also, isn't that a March?
So,
And isn't that May?
Chad, do you want to explain this?
I decided to go to a meeting
Yep.
last week,
Yep.
and then got nominated as co-chair of it.
You're the chair of TAC now?
Co-chair.
Co-chair.
Or
With who?
assistant, or whatever it is.
Who's the other one? Who's your co-chair? Who's your co?
Sean Barrows is the chairman,
Okay.
and then.
So you're vice chair.
Or, yeah, whatever, I don't know.
Yeah, well, that's what I am here, so yeah, you're good company.
But I figured, I didn't think I was even an alternate or anything, so I just kind of figured I should probably be representative.
I know, because aren't I currently the representative?
So currently, you're the representative, and we're both alternates.
Yeah. So you guys are
Well, he
kicking
drew
me
the
out, is what
short
you're
straw,
telling me?
didn't he?
So
You're getting bumped.
I asked Chad to start going to these meetings because I was overwhelmed. And
Yeah.
the first one he went to, he got voted in as vice
It's my
chair.
second meeting I've been to, so.
You're seasoned now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, well, I'd like to
First-
stay on
first
as
one was 2
alternate then.
years
I'll let
ago.
you be the
That's-
voting guy, but, I actually really like going to TAC
Yeah,
meetings.
no,
I haven't
I-
gone during the summer, but they didn't have them all summer either, right? I think a bunch got.
They had two,
Yeah.
2 or 3, yeah.
So
Yeah.
you need a motion
Yes,
to
please.
appoint Chad as our TAC representative with Alicia as alternate.
I moved it. Did you move it, or you want me to?
He
I
did.
moved it. I
You
just
did, I'll
said it.
second it then.
Okay.
How's that?
All right.
You guys ready?
Yeah, okay. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Not only does he not listen, he
Oh,
can't
shut
hear
up.
either.
I'll let Ethan know.
All right, Select board letter, OVUU buildings and first right of refusal. This is, I did ask to have this on the agenda because, since the school board has been foolishly, in my opinion, talking about closing preschools for some weird reason, I think it's just important that we have something in writing that, if they are gonna, close Caverly, we get our building back. Because
Absolutely.
when it was on their agenda, like when they talked about closing the Whiting preschool, it specifically said return to town. And Whiting has been asking for their building back. I've heard rumors of things that, I just don't want something to happen to, if
So
they
you're
do,
suggesting
Caverly
put it in
shouldn't
writing?
close, let me just put that out there. If for some reason that they jam that through, we need to make sure we get our building back and they don't
We
do
can
something,
close that in the
do
letter.
something creative like
Yeah.
they did with the Blue House to
Yeah,
keep it
no.
going, which is
We're not
still
doing
a whole nother conversation. I don't know how that has anything to do with education.
It has nothing to do
None.
with it.
That should be coming back to
That
us.
should be back to us too.
We could actually challenge.
And we
them.
really should, that should be something
yeah.
for, it doesn't necessarily have to be the next meeting, but that should be something that's on our radar to be looking at.
We
Maybe it should be on the next meeting,
You're-
I don't know.
I think we need to revisit that.
Yeah,
And I
I
think-
know, because Dave and I, when we first got on the board, actually, we kind of were, so it's been a while, we were kind of like,
Yeah.
what's going
My
on with this?
understanding, when that was put into effect, anytime they weren't using those buildings for students or education purposes, the buildings revert back to the town for $1.
Right, which is why, again, and I
Okay,
know
so-
we're,
Probably in the deed.
It should be in there.
Okay, so we probably just need to look in the deed, because we may not need this letter,
Well,
if it's in the deed.
Well, I think we should.
I mean, we can send them a
I think
letter
we need
reminding
both.
them of what's in the deed.
well, you're right, because I guess,
Enforce the
I guess what I'm
deed.
trying to say is they got real
Should be
creative with
listed
the
for
Blue
this.
House. And I'm afraid
Well,
that
yeah,
they're
they
gonna get
did,
real
yeah.
creative with Caverly.
But I have to agree with you. I think we need to. I think we
check
need to
the
ask for
deed
the
they
house
have?
back.
Yeah.
I already got it on my list.
Call
Pull
on
I'm
it.
not sure how they still have that.
yeah,
No, I think we need to call them
No.
out.
oh, definitely.
So should we check how it's written first and then prepare a
Yes.
letter?
Yeah,
Yes.
Yeah,
Something that we could send, we could approve next time and send out. Would that be fair, Ann?
thanks, Ann.
So you're tabling that one as well?
Yeah, until we
Yeah,
find out,
probably.
the actual language in the,
For action next meeting.
Haverly, Lothrop, and the Blue House.
Yeah.
yeah.
All three.
Well, town hall too.
Well, that's
That's
part of
part of
Lothrop.
Lothrop.
It's all in the same, it's all in the same parcel if you look at our parcel maps. The two
We
buildings.
can actually even write two separate letters, say, number one, we want the Blue House back. Number two, we wanna make sure you understand, if you foolishly close Caverly,
We want that
it back for the dollar. And we can do
Okay.
two if we have
Oh.
to.
Yeah, and for the record, anybody who's listening, go to these, go to the school board meetings, because they are talking some craziness
Yeah.
with all the preschools, not just ours.
Yeah, well.
Just to save
Some
Otter
of the-
Valley, which is like bleeding students. There's not a lot of,
Hiring a private, I mean,
yeah, and hiring a private
private
investigator. I'd like
investigator
to
for
see
our
how
tax
much,
dollars?
I'd like
A
to
month?
see how much that costs.
That's what she said.
What was the total cost on that? Any idea?
They hired a private investigator to follow a family, to see if they actually lived in Pittsford, because their kids go to a Lothrop, and they heard word that they didn't actually live in Pittsford. So they hired a private investigator to stalk these
So your
people.
tax dollars was spent on a private
That's
investigator.
insane.
Yep,
Well,
I thought the
Any
same
idea
thing.
what the cost of that was?
I know. You're not allowed to really, they discourage asking questions during those meetings. They're
That should be
crazy.
public
I'm telling
I
you.
was gonna say, although
There's
there's
not a lot of
Public
transparency.
information.
That's all.
They
You want it.
should
I know.
they could have easily just called the sheriff and the sheriff could have gone and verified.
I also just think it's a
Yeah,
little
3 weeks
like when
later.
when we barely have any kids in our schools, why we're stalking people to see
Well,
if they live.
Wouldn't it be school choice too?
Yeah,
No, well, not for not for
Not for Lothrop.
elementary.
the fact that they're wasting that
But-
kind of money is,
It just seems crazy. That seems just
Crazy.
loopy to me.
you ask them, find out.
Loopy.
The next meeting?
We'll send
I don't
Joe.
know. I just went. There was just one last night, so another I guess they're every 2 weeks, right?
They're supposed to be, however, they've been meeting more frequently as of late.
Well, they had those special meetings because the preschool teacher at Whiting up and quit. So they were talking, they had a special meeting about closing Whiting instead of trying to find another preschool teacher.
I think we should absolutely prepare
Anyway,
those
yeah,
for next
so
time.
I just think, nobody goes to those, the school board meetings, and so I think they get comfortable doing things without getting input. And I think people need to start going to those meetings. They're terribly boring, but still, it's important to,
Last time I went, it was
You know?
very informative, yeah.
like, people should come to our meetings too. Ours are probably terribly boring as well. But people should
Yours are
come.
exciting.
People should
I
come.
know.
Try to make them fun.
But I think that's a great idea. I think we should make sure we
Yeah.
get that done for next time and
Yeah,
get
yeah,
it
yeah.
moving on
Yeah.
both those subjects.
Okay, awesome.
Okay.
And then cemetery fund to board of trustees, I guess, is just kind of some paperwork
Preliminary.
issue about.
It's just, I need board approval to pull the cemetery development fund out of our funds and give the funds to the trustees of public funds so that they can invest it.
By state statutes, it's
Okay,
supposed to be.
yeah.
Second.
Any further question on that? So this way I actually have, so this way it could be actually invested where it would grow more than the way we have it. That would be
Yeah.
great. That'd be
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, at least
Well,
put
that's a
in a
no-brainer
CD.
then.
Yeah.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
That would be great, because the cemetery, I am new on the cemetery board, but it's, they could use more money.
Yep.
Don't forget,
Couldn't we all?
don't forget the two things we added.
I won't.
Yep.
I gotta. All right, salt quote.
So I printed these and gave them to you.
I like the one with the ship logo.
Yeah, that's
I vote for the ship logo.
That's the most expensive one. We
Yeah.
I just
You
like
would
their
like
logo.
that one.
do you want these in your copy?
Chad,
I remember.
Okay.
Actually,
so,
with me.
Chad, I mean, there's $1.75 difference between these companies. Do you have any preference which company you deal with?
I do, and I know that $1.75 does add up. But Appalachia, we've dealt with them.
Oh, that's who we've been using for a
the
while.
last several years. They have Casella's Hall for them. So, I mean, we got that local
Advantage.
company.
The
Yeah,
local company doing it, yep.
yeah.
And I've never had an issue. You call, you place an order, we get it.
Yep.
There's a lot to be said for that.
Well,
Because when
yeah.
you need it, you need
Well,
it.
need it.
especially when
Exactly.
Yes, there is.
And of course, the price increase, I mean, last year was $86 done.
$14.
What
Yeah,
is it, 10 something?
100 even.
100 even. He gave me another price. I told him what Cargill's was. He said 100 even.
Okay,
So he really would like our business. We've
Yeah.
had a good relationship with him.
Yeah.
that's good, then I think that's,
And there's, well, as he said, the tariffs and other things out of his
Yeah.
control is
Yep.
What?
raising
Yep.
the pricing, so.
yep, okay.
I'll make a motion to approve Appalachia salt at $100 a ton.
Second
Okay.
it.
Any further questions, discussion? All in favor, say aye.
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 Thank you.
Yep.
All because they closed the salt mines in western New York.
I don't know. I just wish we'd stop using salt, cause my cars.
I know.
you
Oh, I
everybody's
wish
cars
we
are
would
getting
let people
tore
learn to
up.
drive so we didn't have to put it on the roads.
Wasn't blaming you, I know, it's just a,
No, well, I know.
part of the
everybody
road
wants a
policy.
Dry road within 10 seconds
know.
of it stopping snowing, and you
That-
aren't gonna be able to afford that forever.
Stopping.
That brine.
They want it dry while it's
Environmental
snowing.
damage of
That
it.
brine they use.
We're already using a lot
Is it?
less.
Well, it's a salt base.
Yours
Yeah,
is.
but it's terrible.
All you gotta do is drive over the line.
That each.
Clear road, snow road, so
Yeah.
we're already using less.
Yeah. All right, we have a ZBA vacancy, which we guess technically did already have, but now it's official.
Official.
Yeah.
Do you want me to post it out there?
Yeah, please.
please do.
Yep,
Yep.
yep. All right, and any questions on the orders?
Yep. Well, I gotta hang in there for Joe.
I was gonna say,
come
Joe
on,
has been,
Black bear tree removal. Where's that? What's that? Adams, it says?
Yeah, I can,
Oh,
Yeah,
all those
12
trees in
all those
front of,
trees,
10 or 12 trees in front of Dr. Rodemaker's
Yeah, wasn't just one tree.
Sorry,
property.
in front of,
Dr. Rodemaker.
yep.
Also,
That's the ones on Adams, and then there was, Fire Hill, Overton Road, and, or a couple on Fire
Is that a
Hill.
multiple day event?
2 days. 2 days at Adams.
were those dead and we getting ready to fall on the road,
No.
or? Oh,
He was concerned with the wind storms we were having and all that. And,
Okay.
I did speak like, well, Greg, that's worked for trees for 20 years before he came with us, thought
good
the
idea.
price was reasonable for that much work that they did, so.
You said it was 2 days of work?
Yeah,
That is reasonable. Yep.
yeah, yeah.
I see the grader is 16.7 on the
Yep.
last round up there.
Yep.
Any comments on that?
It's running.
Yeah, is it all?
Back home.
Somewhere.
where was the fire?
No, I don't know. I mean, what was it, about 8,000 was to fix the oil leak, the rear main seal. And then they found the other issues.
So a fair amount invested in this excavator over the last year.
The grader.
Any other
Yeah.
job?
Yeah, no, I don't have an excavator.
I mean, I'm sorry.
Oh, you're really getting into his Christmas list now.
No, that's not on mine. That wasn't even on mine.
No,
Anyways,
I apologize.
yes,
Yeah,
no.
for grader, yeah.
we do. I am hoping, my thought is, we have to go around grade this year, final time. And then I'm hoping like next spring, we have a piece of equipment that we could sell and recoup some of it. So
Which one are you keeping?
I'm keeping the cat.
Yeah?
Yeah. Yeah.
So any idea what caused this problem?
I have thoughts, but nothing proven, and could have, may have been related to previous work. Could have been something that just went
Well,
after.
one of my former students was the person that worked on the grader.
oh.
And I'm gonna say it. The oil level on those gearboxes was 10 inches over full. And that's what blew those seals. I'm not blaming you, I don't know who did it or what happened. But, yeah, because he sent me a picture of the grader, this looked familiar, and then we got going back and forth. And I was like, so what happened to it? And he's like, oil level was 10 inches over the full mark. so the oil had no place to go other than blowing the seals.
Yeah,
So
okay.
That's,
So
you
that
know,
was
as far
flat.
as the seal part, the engine seal, you know, and I asked him, it wasn't part of the oil pan, it's a separate seal, so that was not from the guy that worked on it before.
Had, if the engine was pulled from the previous job and set out, then put back without that seal being replaced? I mean, it's, again, it's hard to say. I don't-
That's hard to say,
I don't know.
again,
It
I
could have
guess,
been just
you
its
know,
time to go.
I mean, it's like you change a clutch on a big truck. You're right there at the rear main seal, you change it, you're doing it.
Yeah,
Again, I don't know, but logically, you would have thought that would have been, if you pulled the motor out, you would have changed that seal, because for, you know, $150 or whatever the seal is, it's cheap insurance.
yeah.
But
Yeah, I have.
I have no idea, you know, I don't know how much the other guy pulled apart, I don't know any of that. But I know, because I wondered if the seal was part of the oil pan, because some engines it is. And he said, no, it's a separate seal. So, you know, it probably wasn't touched,
Okay,
so.
so, and yeah, why the.
But why the oil level was so high, that's the,
Right, yeah, I don't- okay.
again, I'm not pointing fingers at anyone. I'm
Well,
just
right,
telling you
yeah,
that
no,
this
me
kid,
neither.
I trust him, he had no reason to, you know.
Yeah. Oh, okay, he works for Cat then up there.
What's that?
The one that works for Cat.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I don't know. I mean, it's, again, it's 1983 grader. Things wear out. But it's back. I'm hoping it's good to go. I mean, we'll be putting it through. You know, we got everything to grade one last time before winter, so you know, it'll be run and.
The other one's saleable.
Oh yeah.
So you think we'll be able to recoup and get a little more?
It'd actually be better because the brakes will work.
Oh.
That's always nice.
Yeah, it's not runnable right now because we took the master cylinder out. They were either gonna be able to reseal it or order us a new one. I haven't heard. I'm assuming, since I haven't heard, that they're probably ordering a new one for it. But yeah, no, it's not bad. I know that the history of it used to be town of Pulteney's. It got used in the town of Pulteney. So, but it's a good, and I was told it's a good backup machine. You wouldn't want it for a, you know, for a town day-to-day. Smaller town, probably, would be fine.
That came out of Goshen, didn't it, I thought?
Yeah.
No?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they bought it.
They bought it
from
used,
Pulteney,
yeah.
But no, it's not horrible. I mean, yeah, we'll
We'll
definitely,
recoup what we got, okay.
yeah, if not, a
Maybe a
little
little more.
more.
Okay, good. We're good with that.
So, but that's, yeah, I figured
All right.
springtime, once I know.
That's all I have, Alicia.
All right, anybody else have any questions on the order?
Nope.
I guess the only thing I had was you got A1 sewer and drain. I mean, it's only $185 for its Lothrop event. Why are we paying for the portal
It's not
potty
for
of
the
the
Lothrop
school
event.
event?
We had, U6, U8 soccer practices there this fall, and we had to provide a bathroom for those practices to
So it
be
was
on the
actually a
field.
rec department?
Yeah, it was
Okay, all right, well, it just said Lothrop,
Yeah,
so.
that's what the location where the porta potty was, because we had U6 and U8 using those fields
Okay,
for
that's fine.
for
I just-
their practices.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right, we can sign those.
This one's just Alicia.
Just Alicia.
This is just you.
Hey, who else has to sign this?
Just you.
Well, I just figured I better say it before it's just down the line. That one with the, enhanced energy.
Well, that's be part of the energy. Doesn't say much.
No, it's blah, 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 blah.
Yep.
Like most statutes.
What the heck is the
But that
date
was
today?
one that somebody.
It is the 5th.
That's
Oh,
what,
for another
Donna Wilson
4
had
hours.
said, that's the statute that you guys had asked me to look into because she had mentioned it at the last meeting, so I printed out what it said.
I don't see I don't see that relating to all of what we are concerned most. That's what she referred to?
I had it in my notes.
Yep, well, thank you, because that doesn't, I'm gonna keep that, 'cause that
We're
doesn't-
not signing the bottom one.
Not signing the bottom one. Gonna look anyway.
Well, I did too.
Gosh.
That was mine. I think that's the end of the pile thing.
Holy smokes.
I'm gonna start paying us for ink.
Oh my God, Joe really is back.
Huh? What's that?
She said, "Oh my God, Joe really is."
Oh,
We have to keep him going here.
We're getting there, boys.
jeez.
You still got 2 more.
Shut up.
Ouch.
So polite over there.
I said we're getting there. We're getting there.
Oh,
Get up here, huh?
I'm doing fine. OH.
Yeah.
who's got leftover Halloween candy?
I didn't buy any, so.
We got a whole bunch at home.
We don't get anybody, so I don't have to have any.
Oh my God, for the first time in the 18 years I think I've lived in my house, the new neighbors with the 3 kids next door came and knocked on the door. We didn't have anything, because nobody ever comes to our house.
Give a potato? That's the in thing this year, to get potatoes. That's
Potatoes?
That's what I
How
heard.
many kids in your neighborhood do?
I read it in the Wall Street Journal.
They were
Really?
grandkids.
This is true.
Anybody know what happened to trunk or treat this year?
Trunk or treat has
No.
traditionally been a PTO event, and the
They
PTO
didn't wanna do
decided
it.
not to do it.
That probably should have been the one thing of the rec director's report that I did, read out loud, because I know a lot of people were wondering that.
Yeah.
But she said she'll do it next year.
Really?
Yep.
I think it's good for kids to work for their candy.
I have a side job on Friday afternoons, and I leave
Yes.
there
No,
about
we don't.
4:30 or
Oh, we
5.
don't?
No,
No.
I left it on there as a
Nothing there.
holder.
There was.
There's
Sorry.
nothing?
No,
Okay.
There's nothing under it.
sorry.
From
It was
okay.
a typo
Just
on my
feed me
part.
on that.
Oh, that's all right.
One.
Well,
They don't do it anymore.
just so we can,
One kid in a stroller.
No kidding.
I'm just gonna ask for, so we can, yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
If I could please have a motion to go in executive session in accordance with 1 VSA 313A, where premature general public knowledge would clearly place a municipality or person involved at a substantial disadvantage to discuss the appointment, employment, or evaluation of a public officer or employee, provided that the public body must make the final hiring or appointment decision and explain its reasons for the decision in open meeting. 1 VSA 313A3 to include the town manager.
So moved.
Do I have a second? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All right, that ends the open part of our meeting. Thank you.